and Connor's college football predictions. Now, I'm sorry, I tried to get this video out a couple of days ago. I've just been very busy with schoolwork and also with basketball and playing with 4 teams this winter, so it's been kind of hectic. But I finally have time to make the video tonight. I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to break down my top 4 biggest bowl games of the upcoming bowl season. So first off, we have Wisconsin versus South Carolina. Now, Wisconsin, in their previous 3 bowl games, they're 0-3. South Carolina, on the other hand, in their 4 games against Big Ten teams in bowl games, they are 4-0. So that's just a little fun fact for you. Now, we all know what Wisconsin can do on the run. They are very good in the running game. However, South Carolina, they do have a pretty good defense, nowhere near as good as they were last year, but they're still putting up great numbers. They are 14th in the country in fewest points allowed, and they're also 18th in the country in total defense. Plus, they forced 6 turnovers against Clemson. I mean, in any game, that is great, but against a very good Clemson offense, that is just incredible. That's insane. Also, Connor Shaw has led this offense all season. He has career highs in almost every single offensive category, and he only has 1 interception this whole entire season. That is just phenomenal. He's led this team. I don't see any reason why he can't do the same in this one. I think that the Gamecocks get the win, and they beat a very good Wisconsin team. Next up, we have Clemson versus Ohio State. Now, this game was kind of hard for me. I went back and forth, but at the end of the day, Clemson, they are first in the country in tackles for loss. They could cause some trouble for Carlos Hyde. They are also tied for 9th in the country in most interceptions. Could cause some trouble for Braxton Miller. Also, Ohio State defensively, I mean, they're nowhere near as good as they used to be. They are 102nd in the country in fewest passing yards allowed. That is just pathetic. And I just think that Taj Boyd could have a clinic in this game. So that is key. It's hard for me to make this pick, like I said. It's going to be a very high-scoring affair, but I think that Clemson's ability to force turnovers and get tackles in the backfield will eventually win them this game. The Tigers get the win over the Buckeyes. Now it's time for the big game of the week, and it's Stanford versus Michigan State. Now, this is almost like a home game for Stanford since, Rose Bowl is in Pasadena, and geographically, it's a lot closer than Michigan. Just saying that gives them a little bit of an edge. Now, both defenses, they are just insane. I like Stanford's defense a little bit better. The statistics favor Michigan State, but you also have to take into account that Michigan State plays in a lesser conference. Pac-12 is a pretty good offensive conference, and Stanford's been doing a great job all season stopping those offenses. Now, this is definitely going to be a low-scoring game. We all know that because of the great defenses. No team really has an outstanding offense. So it's not crazy to think that this game could be a game where only 1 touchdown is scored. It could be 7-3, 7-6. Maybe one team scores a touchdown, doesn't get an extra point. I don't know. But if that does happen, and it's not unlikely that it will, who can score that 1 touchdown for both teams? I see one guy, and that's Tyler Gaffney for Stanford. He has been doing a great job all season. He has 20 total touchdowns on the run, and he has a touchdown in 11 of his 12 games this season. He's the guy. He's the guy who, in the clutch, if you need a touchdown, he's the person you go to. I don't see somebody on Michigan State's offense who could do that, and I think that's why I kind of have to go with Stanford in this one. Also, I looked at the stats. Stanford is 16th in the country in red zone efficiency. It's pretty good. Michigan State is 78th. And especially in this kind of game, if you are in the red zone, you need to convert because you have no idea when else you're going to score. It's just going to be such a low-scoring affair, and you need to convert in the red zone. Stanford has done a great job of doing that. I have to go with the Cardinal in this one, and I think that they get the win in the 100th anniversary of the Rose Bowl. Now it's time for the night train, lock of the week. And I'm going with Alabama over Oklahoma. Now, Oklahoma is 99th in the country in passing yards, and they really rely on the run. Now, of course, they're going up against Bama, one of the greatest defenses in the country. I definitely think that they're going to struggle. Also, Oklahoma is 90th in the country in fewest penalties. I mean, they're already going to struggle against this amazing defense. Penalties are just going to hurt you even more. And you can't commit penalties, but they do. They're tied for 90th in the country. Um, and I just think that Alabama is mad. Some of you guys may think, my dad thought actually, he kind of got mad at me when I made this pick. He thought that Alabama wasn't just going to show up. They weren't going to show up because there's nothing to play for. They think that they should be in the national championship. I think otherwise. It's A.J. McCarron's last game in a Crimson Tide uniform. I think that the team's going to rally around him. I think he's going to have a great game. And because I think that they're mad instead of upset. I think they're mad. They want to prove that they're still one of the elite teams in the country. And I think that they will definitely beat Oklahoma. That's why they are my Night Train Lock of the Week. And that's it for me. So about the national championship preview, I know that the holidays are coming up. I'm actually going on vacation, and I'm not going to be able to make the video. So I might have to do the video tomorrow or 2 days from now. I'm not sure. So I'll give you a heads up. Just stay tuned on my channel, and I will see you guys later. Happy holidays if I don't see you soon, and peace out.